Hello, good morning. Welcome to another mindful journaling session to discover our intention for the week. I'm really glad you're here. And if it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, I'm delighted to see you too. All right, I'm Catherine Chestnut. I am a certified mindfulness and meditation teacher. I have been practicing mindfulness in one way, shape, or form for decades. You probably have too, and you didn't even know it. But once you become aware of those things that you do that are mindful, it just opens up your whole world. It's amazing. All right, so make sure you've got a journal to write in. This is mine. This is one of my actual journals that has, you can see over here. I have those that have my brand on them. You can also see my couple of my books, the Inner Affirmations book, which was the OG book, which was, I thought about that book for 17 years before I finally actually wrote it. But it's all about my process of mindful journaling and how I got there and how you can make the most of it. And then the yellow book is Inner Affirmations Inspiration, which is at big request from all of you asking for more journaling prompts. I'm going to give you the shortcut version today for our journaling session. So, but if you want more details and more science to back up what we're doing here, go get the original Inner Affirmations book. You can get it on my website. You can get that bundle actually at a really good deal right now, or you can get it on Amazon. All right, let's dive in. First things first. Ooh, I want you to get comfortable in your chair. If you have a watch on, I want you to take that off. I want you to put your, good morning, put your feet flat on the ground, legs not crossed. And the reason that we take our watches off and we make sure that all of our limbs are not crossed is because we want the energy, our energy and the energy of the universe to flow freely through us. And by doing that, we are able to connect inside much deeper. So let's do that. Let's put our feet on the ground and let's do a few deep breaths just to get a little bit more grounded and in this moment. Now, I like to close my eyes when I do a little bit of breath work or a lot of breath work because I like to focus my attention inward. You don't have to. I just like to. All right. So let's do some breathing. Take a deep breath in. And let's hold that breath right here at the top. And then release. And let's do that again. Breathing in acceptance. And holding that in our heart and our lungs. And then exhaling any distractions. And inhaling one more time. And exhaling. All right. Okay. Excellent. All right, like I said, make sure you've got your journal, something to write with. And here we go. Now, I'm left-handed. I would normally write with my left hand. But for this form of mindful journaling, and I've been doing this for a couple decades now, I remember when I was introduced to it, I thought it was nuts. But trust me, go on the journey with me today. We're going to be journaling with our non-dominant hand. So you ask the question, why would I do that? Why would I do that, Catherine? Because I can't read what I wrote. It's really hard. It's awkward. It's slow. All of those things. Yes, I get it. I totally get it. But this is a way for you to connect here. And you're doing that because you are being mindful in your journaling. You are having to be very focused on the creation of the letters and the words. And so this is another form of mindfulness. This is allowing you to get past all of the left brain shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm journaling, when I used to journal, I was always writing the same old, oh, you should be doing this and you should be thinking this and you could have done this. Like, that's not helpful. What is helpful is getting at the root of whatever it is. I don't have to write pages and pages to get to the root of what I need to know right now by practicing journaling this way. Now, here's an example. This is what mine looks like. And yeah, does it look like chicken scratching? Absolutely. But this gives me what I need almost instantly. So I have a lot of different ways that I like to prompt my writing. I'm not one of those people that can write what she's grateful for every day, twice a day, whatever. I get really bored and it feels like a chore. And I am writing the same things over and over again. I wrote a whole blog about this. I like to mix it up. I have a lot of different books and oracle decks that I like to call upon to prompt that writing. And I always get exactly the prompt that I need for the day. So today I was called upon to read and get a prompt from my book, Inner Affirmation Inspirations. And I like to just flip through the book and find a page. And today, the one that popped up for me was number 286. I am in alignment with the source of all creation. All right, so just hang tight while I'm reading the inspiration to you. When you align yourself with the universe, you tap into an infinite source of energy and wisdom. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly for you and that you are exactly where you need to be. You are a co-creator of your reality, and that your thoughts and beliefs shape your experiences. Focus on what you want to create and let go of any doubts or fears that hold you back. You have the power to manifest your dreams, and the universe is conspiring in your favor. Watch as miracles unfold in your life. Now, what came up for you while I was reading that? Because I love this whole, I'm a co-creator of my experience. It's not fate. it's a little bit of guidance, and I'm part of what makes that happen. All right. Now, if you want to share what came up for you in the chat, that's fine. But the journaling prompt from there is, and I'm going to type this in the chat as well. How can I better align myself with the source of all creation and tap into its infinite wisdom and power? And I'm going to pin this at the top. All right. So what we're going to do is, first, I want you to write the date at the top of the page, and you're going to write it with your non-dominant hand. You're going to start that way. And then you're going to write the prompt with your non-dominant hand. You want to use your non-dominant hand to start the process, because by doing that, you are opening up that channel. You're sending a message to say, hey, I'm ready to listen. Send me the message through my writing. All right, I'm going to play some music while we're journaling, and I want you to write. If you have questions, put them in the chat while we're here. And when we're done writing, we will come back and talk about what came up for us. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. So, what came up for you with your journaling? I'll share a little bit of what came up for me, and how can I better align myself with the source of all creation and tap into its infinite wisdom and power. And part of what came up for me was allowing trust the guidance. Sometimes I can't read my writing either. Ask and allow. Those are some of the things that came up for me. And so it's important to look at what you wrote and acknowledge that. And if you find that you wanted to keep on journaling on this prompt, just keep going when we're done here. That's totally good. I totally support that. Now, in the meantime, what I want you to do is look at what you wrote. Look at it and find the one thing that is the most important to you from what you wrote. And then I want you to take that one thing and I want you to write it on a piece of paper. This is going to be your intention for the week, your inner affirmation, because it came from you and your writing, and it means it is exactly perfect for you. Now mine, and you're going to write it with your dominant hand so you can read it. Mine is trust each experience. Trust each experience. Take that and put it in your pocket, and you're going to carry it around with you for the week. And when you have a moment, and maybe you won't even be thinking of it, you're going to put your hand in your pocket, and there it is. There is what you wrote. It's going to remind you, it's going to bring you right back here to this moment, right here, right now. And you are going to say, this is exactly what I needed to know right now. You'll pause, you'll look around, and you'll take that intention and apply it to whatever your experience is in the moment. Now, if you would like to share what your intention is in the comments or in the chat, that would be great. If you have any questions about how any of this works, you can always read in my book, Inner Affirmation Inspirations, or you can send me questions here. Either way, I'm always happy to help. And I will tell you, I've been doing this for decades. It has made a huge difference in my life. Have a lovely week, and I will see you next week.